at some point here. Am I streaming? Gotta wait for the delay here. Aha, there we go. All is well, by the looks of it. If I'm a little quiet, sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna be streaming myself playing some Monster Hunter World, because why not? So currently, what I am playing for is Layered Armors. I finally got to the point where I can actually make them, and I have a lot that I do not currently own, so I am going to work towards that. I figure I might as well go in order of, well, from top to bottom, just kind of grinding out all of these things so I can kind of look however I want, because, yeah, I'm not going for any of the bushy stuff because grinding for bushy tickets is not only a pain, but also I don't think I even can do it. I'm not sure if you can get bushy tickets from anywhere else than the Kulve Taroth raid. You might be able to get it from the Master Rank Kulve Taroth, which I think is still around. I don't think that one disappears. Also not going to be getting the Kushala or the Guild Cross, because as cool as it is, I'm just not quite ready to grind for Ace Hunter coins. I'm not particularly great at the game, so as cool as Guild Cross is, I don't really want to do that right now. And the Shadow Shades I don't care about, because I never wear headgear, or never display headgear anyway. I don't really want to use the Geralt and Ciri. I think that's how you pronounce their names anyway. I don't really want to do them because I prefer my character anyway, so I'm just going to move on to all of the stuff that's unlocked through the Guiding Lands, which I have not spent very much time in. I've only spent enough time that I was able to get the first couple sets here, and now I'm ready to move on to getting Vespoid, Harnatar, Kestodon, all that cool stuff, which for the most part I have all of the materials. I am primarily going to be focusing on just killing stuff, I guess, because I need Dragon Vein Bones. I'm still kind of new to the Guiding Lands and the whole deal with that, so I have not really figured out what all of this is. I'm assuming that for the most part these different Dragon Vein Bones either have to do with the Wyvern type, or they have to do with the region that they're from. I'm guessing region or difficulty might be something to do with it, because of the fact that you go up through all of these little guys, these weak things, and they all have fierce Dragon Vein Bones, as well as like the Jagras and whatnot. And then all of a sudden it's Solid Bone. When you get to these guys, and it's different for different things, and it's kind of unclear to me at the moment if there's actually a consistent pattern aside from obviously Elder Dragon Bone or Dragon Vein Bones are going to be for Elder Dragons. That's kind of a given. Definitely gonna be going for Karen because I tend to wear that set a lot. And I am pretty sure I do not even see everything that there is to unlock. So, it's going to be an interesting challenge. But for now, I just need Dragon Vein Bones. Fierce Dragon Vein Bones, that is. And I don't know if my screen might occasionally kind of black out when I try to tab out to see the chat. I don't think that it's going to black out because I was tapped out when I started the stream and I could see what was going on. But if I black out spontaneously, it's because I'm checking the chat, because while I don't really expect viewers, I'm kind of just a random person playing. I don't really expect to be talking to anyone or doing, like, I don't think anybody's going to be watching. But that's what I was thinking the last couple times I streamed, and I got 1 or 2 comments that I never responded to because I'd never checked the chat. I don't have a good setup to see it, so unfortunately I'm going to have to occasionally tab out in order to see the chat. Because as of right now, I do not have a good setup. Alright, so basically I'm going to be going to the Guiding Lands. I do not know what... Oh, hey, the Cult of Taroth Siege. Oof. I'm going to remember that. I really want to do that right now, but I am not going to do that because the Guiding Lands is kind of the focus right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go... usually when things pose a bit of a challenge, I do usually call for help, but I'm probably not gonna focus too hard on that kind of thing. Probably not gonna bother to fire SOS flares and all of that, just because as far as I'm aware, Guiding Lands doesn't really have that much penalty to getting fainted, aside from losing your meal. But for the most part, I think it should be fine if I just kind of take them, and if I lose, I could just take a max potion or something and eat, and I should be fine. So hopefully nothing too crazy will happen. I do typically play build-based, so while I've got my default set that I typically wear right now, depending on the monster that I'm fighting, I'll typically change up the set so I don't... basically, I usually try to make it so that they have no effect on me whatsoever. Basically, think Maple from Bofuri against the Hydra. So, for example, if I were to go after the Puke that's on my map, it would be very similar to that, because I'd be focusing on poison resist and making sure that... Oh, Parsley's taking that guy. Okay. But yeah, the typically the way I play is by defending against the ailments that they provide and all that stuff. My Jagras is just standing in the poison. Come on, get out of that. Don't need my first Jagras of the Guiding Lands to just die from poison that I gave it. That would be a shame. Alright, so I'm thinking I might go after this Puke. but I do need to move quickly because it's probably gonna get an opportunity to escape pretty quick, because I deal a good bit of damage, but I'm not typically that great solo. So if I have a decent set to use here, this is my poison set. Now, if I recall, this is focused a lot into poison attack, which is not what I need. I'm just stepping out because I need to take a look. That's the wrong thing. What am I doing? That's the wrong thing as well. Oh yeah. Thunder, what else? Sleep and paralysis. So I should probably focus more on thunder attack and then just add poison resist. That's, I think, the way I'm gonna do it. Which I believe I have. Oh right, that's thunder resist. So what I need to do is go with my thunder set, and then I can just change up the defense stuff. That's attack, attack. This is low rank and pathetic. Let's see, anything with poison resist here? No, but I might as well just take the high metal braces because they're really strong. Okay, alloy coil has poison resist too, and I think I'm gonna go with that. Kirin leg guards are pretty outdated, but they do give a couple bonuses that I typically would go for, but not for this purpose. Oh yeah, that is a problem though, isn't it? I just realized I have to be a little bit more particular here, because I can't set decorations. Let's see, anything... Well, I'm not going to replace that. What am I thinking? I should focus on... I'm going to try to get my poison resist maximized. Hey, there it is, Puke Vambraces. Now, I'm just gonna check. I thought I made better Puke Vambraces than that, so I'm just gonna check here. There, yeah, I thought so. I think that's better. Hold on, let me just verify. Oh wow, it's poison resist too. So that means, where do they go? These ones, that's 64 defense versus 64 defense. Looks like there's not much of a reason to choose one over the other, which is a shame. I thought I had a better stuff for that, but it definitely is tricky when when you're trying to do that stuff from a item box. I've probably spent enough time putting this stuff together that I don't even have any time to fight the thing, but oh well. I'm just gonna go for it. whatever the case may be, I figure I might as well just give it a try. Well, that was unexpected, but welcome, I guess. It just takes way too much time to recover from that attack. It's not typically ideal for once you've gotten them knocked down. It's nice though, he already dropped a Dragon Vein Bone, and I haven't even done that much, so that's definitely good. Even if I can't kill this guy, he'll still give me what I need. And that is a plus. Man, for being enraged, he sure doesn't seem very aggressive. I mean, obviously he just knocked me over twice, which is really annoying. But hasn't done much. Oh, Parsley coming with the heals after I already drop him. Ah. Why'd you gotta move, man? Why you gotta go move on me? When I activate that attack, I can't just cancel it. At least as far as I'm aware. If anybody watches this and knows that there's a cancel, knows how to cancel your I don't remember what the attack's called. This attack right here. If anyone knows how to cancel that and sees this, let me know how to cancel it. I'd love to know that. Oh. Come on, buddy. Let me grab your face. No, he turned around. He wasn't supposed to turn around. Took too long. I am close to dying. Parsley's just gonna wait until I drink this to think about healing me, huh? Typical Parsley. Yep, see, I'm at basically at max health, and then he pulls out the Vigor Wasp. Thanks a lot, buddy. Not very helpful. But he's still pretty helpful in a fight, as compared to some Palicos I know. I happen to know a particular Palico that was absolutely terrible. Would always, like, try to heal while close to the monster, so basically the monster would just pop the Vigor Wasp before it got anywhere near the player and all that. So, Parsley's definitely not the worst. I don't have any slinger ammo. That would have been perfect if I did. Oh, he broke it. Come on, man. I want to run you into stuff. He's not close enough to the other wall. Let's see. I'd try to lure this guy, but I don't think it's gonna work very well. He's gonna leave. Oh. Bummer. I guess I'll sharpen. I was gonna try to get close to the wall and sharpen my blades to lure him over. Closer to the wall so I could smack him into it, but now he's run away. So, looks like I'm probably going to get him close to a wall anyway. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the face. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Nice chunk of damage right there. This would be such a painful fight if I was actually having to fight standing in a bunch of cactus. It's just a lot of cactus to be, you know, standing in. Why did he what? Okay. Looks like there's some... That's not the scatter nut that I was looking for. Right there. Okay. He's enraged right now, so it's... Can't do the... That one attack, but... At least I've got some scatter shot. I'm ready to do that. When he calms down, I just have to figure out how to get him that way. Yes, good timing, Parsley. I was a little low. Oh. Alright, that's his tail out of the way. And that's... Oh. Come on, man. Made me consume a potion for nothing and stunned me? If only this set was more of the armor that I had before, because I think I had some stun resist in that set. Yeah. World is actually my first Monster Hunter game I have ever played. Because I, for some reason, literally never heard of it. I never heard of Monster Hunter at all. Before World. World was the first time I heard of it. And I wish I had heard of it sooner, because this is a very, very fun series that I can see why everybody who plays it is stuck on it. If I had the money and time, I would 100% get the other Monster Hunter games and play them. Play the older ones. I'm getting a lot of fragrant poison sacks. What in the world? Also, this guy is blocking my attacks now. Is this something I can put in my slinger? No, this is Sapphire Herb. I generally don't want to rip stuff off of them. Oh, when are you kidding? He's turning around every time I generally don't like ripping stuff off of them when I'm aiming to oh, he's completely ignoring the Barroth. That's funny. I typically don't want to do any ripping if I'm gonna try to slam them into the wall, because sometimes they get enraged when I shred some stuff off of them. But I might just have to... Actually, hey buddy, let's have some of your shell. Oh, come on, this is not what I was trying to do. I'm just trying to pick up some slinger ammo. That's all I'm trying to do. Mossy mud clump. I wonder if that would work better to stun this guy. I don't know what to ram him into. And he just got mad. See, that Barroth was really annoying. I am not very appreciative of him. I was gonna do a bunch of damage. That's okay. I don't know why his legs have suddenly gotten so much tougher. What did this guy do to strengthen his legs so much? Or am I just really hitting the legs a lot more than usual? It might be my sharpness. Good thing Parsley is actually good at combat. Come on, give me bone. I want your bones. Ah, yes. It looks like it was a sharpness thing. Because now I'm actually doing damage to the legs. Oof. Exciting. Alright. Give me a dragon bone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dragon vein bones. Yay. Alright. This guy's just holding still here, so I might as well snap him out of it. Hey, he's calmed down. That's not the face. Where's the face? Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work out because I grabbed onto his shoulder and then just kind of got stuck there. Come on, buddy. I've got some stamina again. Let's try again. No, he turned around. Ugh. It's so subtle sometimes, and it's annoying. He, like, was just looking around, kind of like what he's doing right now, and then all of a sudden, he goes and, is facing the other direction. I'm not very good at when I'm stuck on their face and really close to a wall. I'm not very good at seeing that. Whew. It's alright, though. This has gone incredibly well, regardless of hiccups with Baroths and not running him into walls when I want to. Alright. Let me see here. My weapons are dull. Starting to bounce off his legs again. How about you check out that wall? Doesn't it look interesting? Yeah, very interesting wall. Alright, let's see here. I'll just rip some... Oh, are you kidding me? I'm really bad at getting them, or getting onto these guys sometimes. Or staying on. Whoa, we dropped 2? Why do you drop 2? Baroth is back to enrage this guy against my will. Again. But maybe I can run him into the... Oh, are you kidding? That's the shoulder again. Ugh. Why do they always have to travel when I grab onto their shoulder? It's such an inconvenient dilemma there. And then they get mad because I didn't knock them out. Alright, well they can do their thing. I'm gonna sharpen my weapons so I can hit this guy good. Nope. No Baroth time. This is Puke only. Puke only fight. Alright, I'm about fed up with this. Where's my dung pods? Tell me they're still part of my kit. There we go. Gonna go away. I think I got it to go away. Yeah, there we go. Also doing some pretty good damage to this Puke. So that's good. Getting lots of Dragon Vein bones, or at least a few. More than I had, that's for sure. And that's all that really matters. Even if I don't kill this guy, I've killed plenty of Puke. Master rank or otherwise, I think. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to keep track of how many master rank things I've fought. Just because the armor list populates differently. So there's some monsters can I speak? There's some monsters I have yet to fight in master rank, but I'm not sure because the armor list is just shows everything, and so I'm just kind of unsure. I don't know why I went to the effort of dodging that. This poison is completely useless against me. Oh, are you kidding? Ah. Turns to face the direction after I press the B. So I canceled my own opportunity there. Okay. Can I just grab the face? Can the face just hold still for a sec? Oh great, I'm stunned now. Give me your face. What? Why'd he get mad so quick? Come on. That's just stupid. Parsley almost didn't even hit me with that. I must say, I wish that the slinger was just a little bit more intuitive. Because the aiming when you're locked on like I am right now, it doesn't automatically point to what you are locked on to. So I'm locked onto his face, but even though I'm locked onto his face, oftentimes it'll just look at his shoulders or his tail, regardless. And that is probably the most annoying thing that I've dealt with in this game, is having to fight monsters while dealing with... Oh, what? That was kind of unexpected. Okay, Pookie's gonna leave, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Well, come on, buddy. Yeah, that's right. See, look at that. I just got to the shoulder even though I was looking directly at his face. Like, what's up with that? But still, the Clutch Claw is very, very helpful. It's a very nice addition, at least in my opinion. It does cause some annoyances during multiplayer, but nothing that a attentive eye can't fix. I do tend to use drops as indicators on whether or not something is ready to capture. Ugh, I hate getting knocked off the edges like that. Since all of the red drops that come off of them naturally are indications of their health status. Obviously, I was not sure of the status of this Puke. Well, I guess that's not that obvious, but I wasn't sure what to expect from the Puke status-wise because the Barroth just kept coming through and messing with things and causing red drops to appear regardless of whatever it was doing. So I was a little confused as far as that went. Couldn't tell if it was the status or if it was just the Barroth causing problems. But yeah, I was yeah. I was what was I saying? Right. I don't know why I was saying I was, because that's not even remotely where I was trying to go with that conversation. Yeah, typically I use indicators, or the red drops as indicators for the status of the monster. I think the first one is 50%, and I see. Yeah, I think the first one's 50%, and then the second one's 30%, and a little while of damaging after the 30% drop. You get, or you can capture it, and I prefer to capture it. But in this case, I could not tell. Do I have a Gyros? Yes, I do. Oh, I already switched. I'm gonna go after that Gyros now, because... And yes, I do need an invisible chat window. This is something I have been intending to invest in, and yet I have not been haven't understood the process that I need to go through to do it yet. So it's unfortunate. It definitely is unfortunate, because it's really annoying that I don't know when that chat message was sent, and I was only able to respond because I had to tab out of the game. Oh yeah, I forgot. My Gyros set, as great as it is and as awesome as it looks, it is not does not have Effluvia resist, which is a shame. What am I stuck on? Okay. That was not very effective. But yeah, the Clutch Claw does pose a bit of a challenge in multiplayer if I need help taking something down, thanks to other players using Clutch Claw to soften the target. It does tend to cause me a little trouble recognizing the status of the creature. Oh, that was a cheap move there. I forgot to refill my potions. Oops. I hate it when I'm trying to heal and that's when I land a hit on me. But my dodging is not very good when I'm healing. Hey buddy, let's look at a wall. That's not a wall. There we go. Give me some dragon vein bones. Okay, he's about to do something. Oh, never mind. So as per usual, I have a set that makes me completely immune to its paralysis and similar abilities. Of course, it is not making me perfectly immune to its damage, or even, it doesn't even protect me that much from it. Especially because I think a few of these parts are, oops, I was looking at my slider. By the way, I'm absolutely terrible at the quick menu, and that's why I used that little slider. So sorry if that's really like annoying to watch. Me try to struggle to find something in there. I've still yet to figure out the way to just... I'm the sort of person who, in an MMO, I have a lot of trouble looking through my ability lists and like pressing the buttons to do all of my different skills. So I tend to focus on less skills. But it's kind of like that. For some reason, that quick menu for items, I forget how you open it too right now, but yeah, this thing, it throws me off. It's really confusing to work with for me right now. So it's something that I'm not gonna do until I've really figured it out. But, well, I mean, obviously I'll figure it out by doing it, but I mean, if I do it in a stream, it's just gonna get annoying. Might sound weird, but trust me, it's more annoying to watch me try to figure out the quick menu than it is to watch me go through this little hotbar thing. Oop. I slipped past some slinger torches that I want. Because this guy here... Oh. That's the shoulder again. This guy is not enraged at the moment. So I might as well do that. Take the figure wasp. Whoa. Apparently I leveled up information about the Zingor and... how do you pronounce that anyway? Zingor? Zingwire? Zingogre? Zingori? I'll stop messing around with that name. This is a nice spot-ish. It's kind of a nice spot. I've been doing surprisingly well for having not restocked at all on heals. Oh, that guy almost got me. If I can get him closer to the wall. Come on, buddy. Get closer to the wall before you get enraged. Yeah. Oh, aimed at my at the leg again. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's so stupid. I'll be clearly locked onto the head or something close to the head, and it aims the wrong direction. It's like it's the camera's center that it actually is prioritizing. It's like whatever the camera's centered on. When you finally get that crosshair up, it locks onto that. But it takes long enough, it kind of stops holding on, so it's kind of like that transition. When you aim your slinger, it stops tracking, and then that's when it, after a second of delay there, is when it goes and does its lock-on thing for that. Now, I don't like being backed against a wall like that. I don't like that at all. Where did that Vigor Wasp go? I went the wrong way. Yes, Parsley. Heals. Where did... Oh, come on. I have never had this much trouble with Gyros before. Doesn't help that Parsley just keeps getting his heals all taken out by all these Gyros. Alright, well, that went well, even though it went poorly. Let's get ready with health booster, because I'd rather not use my max potions unless it's absolutely necessary. Much rather save those for if I get taken out. Please go into the wall and don't... Okay, cool. I was a little concerned he was going to be too far away. Right, that's my Gyros, not his. Good to know. I've got my own Gyros right now. Lost my Jagras because I went to camp, I think. A while back. That was a long while back, though. Didn't even have it for the Puke fight because I had already gone to camp for that. At least that is what I think was the reason why he disappeared. Don't think he died by poison. Alright. Drop a health booster. Parsley keeps failing. It's failing at healing me so hard. Parsley, just don't do it when it's so close. Oh, he dropped a red. A natural red, so... What? There was a Vigor Wasp right there? I didn't know that. Whoop. So he's at 50% health right now. I'm not liking where I'm at. Oh. Well, that's not very nice. Don't cancel my sharpening, buddy. Okay, you know what? I need to teach this guy a lesson. Keeps canceling my sharpens. Whoa, he already dropped another red. Wow, 30% already? Okay. I'm gonna just sharpen next to this wall. Because the thing is, sharpen is basically a taunt. It means I can do this, and if I would just not hit his shoulder for once, I can do that, and trap, capture, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. These things are great indicators, these piercing pods and whatever that come down. Great indicators for knowing if you can capture something. But when people come through with their clutch claws and rip off a bunch of pieces, it makes it a little harder to tell what's going on. Also, these helm crabs. These guys, if someone accidentally did that, that would have thrown me off as well. But thankfully, that is not what I was seeing when those things dropped. But that definitely is a bit of a challenge when watching... Oh, whoops. That's not the kind of box I need. It's not the right kind of... not the right kind of stuff. So, I did all of that, but I think I'm actually going to go back. That was the wrong thing to do. because I'm going to check out the layered armors that I can make, because I've gotten a couple of these the dragon vein bones, so I might as well see what happens. Some jewels, always handy. Ooh, I'm 70, yay! As you might have guessed from me being Hunter rank 70, while also being in Master rank, I am sort of the person who plays kind of slow, but I'm also, I played through the campaign pretty much as I could, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting because I play things slowly, but I still get things done somehow. It's kind of weird. I don't fully understand it. Get some Vespoid stuff. Nope. Ornithar. Don't want to equip it. I don't know if I think the Kestodon and Gashao stuff is really worth it right now. Like, all of these three, I don't really like the way they look anyway, so I'm not gonna bother with these right now, even though it's ultimately my goal to have all three. I mean, the Shamos goggles aren't so bad, but I never wear helmets. So, oh, hey, got the Gyros, and Puke. So that's really neat. I am going to make the Gyros before I even try going with the Jagras, because I do really like the Gyros gear. And unsurprisingly, I do not have enough Dragon Vein bones to get the Puke stuff. But yeah, I really like the Gyros gear. Obviously, if you know anything about this game, you'll notice that I'm currently wearing the Master Rank Gyros thing here, but I do really like the way the original Gyros stuff looked. Particularly, I like both of these pieces. Obviously they go together because they're the same set, but I really like just the dynamic, but having these two, just kind of having this cool coat. But I do like this form too, so probably not going to replace that. Let's see. Just check my chat here. Okay. Mostly just a message from my bro. Haha. So let's see. Is this? Yeah, this is the Hunter, or the not Hunter rank. This is the normal siege, not the quest, of course, because that's. You do that through here. Whoa. Okay, so it looks like because it's bringing this up again, I've already seen that before. So I guess that it is like the raid, in the sense that it's exclusively for certain periods of time. You can't just do it all the time. I think I'm gonna do the Kolftarth siege, the normal one, a couple times though. Wasn't my main plan, but I do enjoy doing it, so I'm just gonna do it. Switch to my Kulve Taroth set. Tried to make sure that I used as much of the Kulve Taroth gear as possible in my set. Though I really wish that had the coil. It's on my wish list. I just need what do I need? Hold on. Where's my wish list? Golden tail shells. That's all I need. I should also just grind for upgrading these two because I keep forgetting to do that. So I think I'll just do a lot of that. I'm gonna check something though. Oh yeah. Need to check a couple things. For one, I've got only level 1 of Part Breaker. I know my current set doesn't have that much in the way of base stats. Most of my stats that I have that I sought out, like heavy artillery and all that, were done through decorations, so because I wanted to wear my Kulve armor. But right, I forgot what the Kulve Taroth gear looks like in high rank or master rank. I probably can't even see it because I haven't actually done that one, the master rank one. But no, what I was coming here for was I wanted to see if I can see it in here. No, because I probably have to fight the master rank one. And while I'm tempted to do it, that is something I should not be doing while streaming. It'd be cool, but I need to do it differently here. What was I gonna do? Right. So I've got Kulu Vambraces on that do not have any slots. Why do I have Kulu Vambraces? I don't remember why I have those. What do they give me again? Pro Transporter. Right. It's been a bit since I fought a Kulu. Do I even have the materials to do that? Because if I can get Pro Transporter and have some more more decoration slots, that would really help because, oh yeah, that's right, there's no Pro Transporter in Master Rank. There it is. Okay, yeah, this one will give me 1 slot, but I don't have any Kulu stuff there. And I already am using some other stuff here. What I need to do is figure out why I have this stuff. This has Part Breaker, but not enough. Do I have more? Because I'd really like to be able to break that tail pretty quick. And that's kind of the goal, because the whole reason I'm fighting this thing is... If I recall correctly, I have a part in here that's Part Breaker. It was like the Black Diablos coil, or something. Yeah. That has Part Breaker as well, but it doesn't have any decoration slots. And I don't think... Well, actually, oop. I was not trying to equip that, actually. I wonder if... I should check Master Rank here, too. Actually, I'll start with High Rank. And then go up to Master Rank if it has anything. Let's see if I can replace anything with better Part Breaker. Ooh, oh wow, whoa. There's a lot of Part Breaker in Master Rank, wow. Rose has it. But then I wouldn't be wearing any of, or the lower part of my... This has one tier of it and a thing there, but I don't think I have any gems that let me do. Coral Puke. Oh, hey, that's what. Oh, yeah, right. I keep thinking, hey, arms are good to replace because they don't have decoration slots, but they have something I don't have a decoration for. So no. Yeah, no, I can't bring myself to change this set away from having the Taroth stuff that I have. It's just too perfect to be wearing Taroth gear. What's this? A guild card. No, I'm trying to view it. Come on. Let me see it. Whoa. It's hard to tell where the hunter ends and the background starts. That's a little chaotic, but whatever. They're a pretty high rank person, so, you know. Don't mind accepting their guild card. I have no connection to them other than that, though. I don't know who they are. I am going to have to... Oh. What? What did I just take that filled my inventory anyway? Alright, let's do this thing. Where are you at, Mr. Taroth, or Miss? This is not the ideal pattern. But I'll make do with what I got, I guess. I typically prefer it when the Taroth is coming from a different direction. Because this direction, just the path that the Taroth follows is not ideal. Also, I guess I'm shooting at the face because, or like the head, because I can't really get this cannon to hit the tail very well from this angle. But I will get the tail through other means, particularly dropping things on it. Where's some stone? Yoink. But if I recall correctly, this course that the Taroth is going to take doesn't go under things very often. It's going under stuff right now, so that's good. Right, I forgot. It only gets knocked out if you drop it on its head. So, yeah. Oh, I already loaded it. Get this positioned so I can actually use it. I'm not sure if I should focus entirely on dropping things on the tail, or if I should do barrel bombs. I don't really have that high of an initial damage, so probably not going to be very successful. If I try the barrel bombs. But hey, I might as well try it because it just got bonked. Are you kidding me? I'm stuck. That was not how things were supposed to go. And I forgot to eat. I also just realized that. Where's my ancient potion? Where you at, ancient potion? I need you. Can't do this without decent stamina. It's actually not entirely true. I could do this without decent stamina, but it's just annoying. Oh, right. I wish you could pull cannons. That'd be super handy. Instead of just pushing them. Alright, walk a little bit more. I want your tail to feel the brunt of this. I don't think I'm actually hitting the tail. Oh well. Doesn't really matter that much. I doubt I'm gonna get the tail to be very seriously hurt. At least in this stage. It's best if it's mollifying. I haven't tried grabbing onto its face and doing a flinch shot in this stage. I should try that. Right. Clutch Claw is not that long. What am I thinking? Oh, its retreat has been stopped. Man, the delay after plugging your ears was just long enough that it was able to escape. And completely dodged that cannon because I couldn't fire it. Because I had to stand up instead of, continuing what I was doing. So now, let's see. I deal a lot of damage when I shoot the cannon. So maybe oh, I couldn't reach. It was worth a shot. Alright, let's see. I need to be ready to dodge and ready to heal. I've got first aid meds, so that's neat. But that Farcaster probably would have been handy. I don't know, maybe not. Oop, this is bad. The skill Resentment has activated. Oh, lovely. Just gonna heal up, use up all of these free meds because I might as well. I just ran out of stamina right when it started its attack. That was really annoying. After all that time it took to heal. These potions are stupid. Why do they give you such weak potions for the beginning, or as like the provision for a raid? Like, you gotta give people potions that are too strong for them, not too weak. Oh, that's a Gajalaka material. I didn't want that. I don't want a Gajalaka material. Take damage. Take damage, you big beast. Aw, man. That was the wrong side. I actually have beat this thing. I didn't beat it solo. It was obviously with a team. I'm not that good. But I have beat this thing once. Which, for veteran players, of course, that's probably going to sound really kind of like, well, of course. But not that great at the game. So, not that great at the game results in me not being the sort of folk or sort of fellow who goes around and just solos Kulve Taroth and actually gets far. Not that kind of fellow. I guess I'm only gonna do that once. Probably gonna wrap up the stream pretty soon. Because well, it's a nice day out, but it's also getting real toasty in this room. So I'm probably not going to do that. Not going to do much. Yeah. What I probably will do, though, is I will at least make a little bit of progress towards the things on my wish list here. Obviously, I did not get very far with Taroth, so I didn't get any tail shells from that. I also didn't have high Heartbreaker, so that definitely doesn't help. I can get the horns off, or the horn armor off, pretty easily with that setup, but I've yet to find a good, consistent way to get tail shells off quickly. Kirin bolts require a Xeno'jiiva shell. Well, I'm definitely not doing that right now. And 4 Azure horns from the Kirin. Don't feel like doing that right now. Smoldering Cities plus. Need Glavenus Mantle and Ebony, Odegar, and Hardfang. Just one Ebony, Odegar, and Hardfang. I think I don't know. I don't remember what exactly you can meld. But I think you can meld the Glavenus mantle thing. I think that's something you can meld. I don't know if it's worth it though. I'm just gonna take a look. If I don't find it after one quest, then obviously that would be very, very bad for stream. Or not obviously. I don't know why I keep saying obviously. It's really annoying me. Stop it. Well, hold on. I can make dragon vein bones. I can meld dragon vein bones, but I can't. It's not giving me an ingredient to do it with. Why? Is there something else that I can obtain? And then these things are tempting to get just simply because it means I'll be able to see things that I can't currently see. So I'm very tempted to do that kind of stuff instead of use it for a Glavenus mantle. But I'm pretty sure I only have one Celestial Wyvern. Oh no, I don't even have one. Oof. I am out of those. What was the kind of thing that one Wyverian gave me? He gave me something else. It was like... It was red. It was not a full bloom ticket though, that's for sure. What do you do with a silver melding ticket? Is that... I thought you do most of that stuff with Wyverian prints, unless it's over here. Let's suppose I were doing this. Puke coin, why would I want to use... Oh, that's terrible. You can convert some of your most useful, important things into useless, one-use stuff. That's great. I pity anyone who thinks that's a good idea. I'm curious what this is for. But then again, I don't want to get rid of all my full bloom tickets, but it looks like it will cost all of them. Not all of them. I'd still have 8, but is it even worth it? It's a silver melding ticket. What could it possibly be good for? I'm gonna do it. I'm just curious. Too curious. I want to know what you make with it. Is it snowman? No, that uses full bloom. I wonder if that maybe is an alternative way to get the full bloom stuff. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely isn't an alternative for that. Well, I don't know. It's a melding ticket, isn't it? So it's probably a melding thing. But I don't know what it's used for. Guild alchemy? Yeah, that's what it is. It's just to make decorations, I guess. I mean, decorations are great. I don't know if that was worth using all of those full bloom tickets, though. Then again, I don't know if I even have any reason to have full bloom tickets anymore. I already have the Blossom set, and they weren't the VIP ones. So it might be useless. But I guess I have to either fight a Glavenus or a Odogaron, Ebony Odogaron. Huh. Forgot that my anti-Glavenus set looks almost identical to my Taroth set. Right. Right, that's what I was wanting to look at. Wanted to find the weapon and see what kind of future upgrades there were as well. So, a single Hard Fang and a single Mantle. And then more Glavenus materials, which I would get from fighting the Glavenus again. Most likely. But then Fire Dragon Hardclaws. I have not seen those before. I've never obtained those as far as I'm aware. Something makes me think I probably get them from something I've never fought. Or I just don't fight very often. Like, one thing that comes to mind is maybe it's from the Teostra, the Master Rank Teostra, and that's why I don't have any of it. Not sure though. Let's see. Might be able to get a hint from here. Fire Dragon Scale exists as the Teostra's reward, so it's probably Master Rank Teostra material for that. Fire Dragon Hardclaw. Probably Teostra. But yeah, I guess I'll do Glavenus, and then I'll call the stream done. I think that sounds good. This time I'm not going to forget to eat, though. Because that was a waste of an ancient potion. I always see that lamp and try to pick it up. Because, right, what am I doing? It, for some reason, the, that lamp down there, I see it and I think of the... I see a material to pick up from a distance anyway, just the way it shines. I'm like, oh, material. You know, I'm not going to be finding materials in this place. It's just not how the game works. Now that's acidic. I do not want to fight an acidic Glavenus. I want to fight a normal one. Here it is. I'll use a voucher, why not? So, game plan here is basically to harass his face as much as possible. And hope that he can't knock me out. I know, sounds like such a intricate and genius plan. Definitely not just your standard, everyday hunter goals, phrased as basically as possible. Alright. Well, I already learned something with that I didn't know. Apparently his chin is softer than his forehead. But he's pretty weak to fish slapping. Does not like being slapped like or by a fish. Good news for me. We're in a pretty tight area, which means I can do this pretty easily. Let's not be on the hard spot. And he got up really fast, partially because I had to walk around him, but maybe I'll harass his feet. That might be a better idea. Don't mind taking some Glavenus material though. Oh. There's a net, or like a vine up here, right? Yeah. Just gonna try to head over here. There's a cannon. So I was thinking about using that, but he's already on me. Done spinning around the ballistas. A shame. Would have been a blast, buddy. Aw. Hey, don't pop my Vigor Wasp already. Now I want to pop this guy. Okay. Oh, he stunned me. Wow. Thank you, Parsley. Alright, fine. He's been doing a lot. The enraged guy is definitely got some speed. It's gonna soften up some parts, but he moves too much. Every time I grab onto him, he's just kinda going somewhere. Knocks me off. That's alright, his feet are pretty weak. Oh, I am about to get knocked over. I'm gonna take some of that stone. Because this buddy has calmed down. Look at the wall and run into it. That's what we're talking about. This is a crit point too, so I might as well get this part right now. Oop. Stood up. And enraged again, as usual. Found that you can't really ram them into a wall without them freaking out a little bit. They don't really like that very much. Wonder why. I mean, you know, every time I run my face into a wall, I love it. Just kidding. It's a really weird thing to be sarcastic about. I don't know why I'm making that kind of a weird joke. You know, I really would benefit from wetfish scales in my bar here. I don't think I got any of those, though. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get him to do that the other direction without knocking me over. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Couldn't have planned it more perfectly. Oh, I hit the wrong spot, though. It's that chin that I'm wanting to hit. That's alright. Means I still have a taunt. Whoops. Looks like I hit the lever. That must hurt. Yeah, he's pretty mad. Alright. I don't know why I was going for the clutch claw there. At this point, there's not much reason to even try softening him up. I kind of already did. Like that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oops. I was not trying to do that. In just a second here, he's probably gonna calm down. Looks like he's still got to do a couple more swings here. Oh. Ooh, he got me there. Whoops. Parsley. Ooh, I keep doing the wrong dodge there. Alright. He's about to calm down. I guess I'll hit his face. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a trip. Around in circles. And right into this wall. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh. Sorry, Parsley. Didn't mean to attack you. Okay. Oh, I got stone. That's not what I was intending to pick up, but I don't mind having it. Huh. You missed. Ooh. His explosives accidentally got me out of the way. How handy. Where did my easy potion, or first aid meds? Yeah, these things are good. Not the measly things I was given for the Taroth raid there. Though I suppose my recovery might just be higher. I'm not sure. You could use a little bit of a rest, buddy. He's very focused on my cat right now. Which is... Oh. Oh, he wasn't able to do that. Interesting. I was expecting him to spin, but... then he didn't spin. Come on, buddy. Stop getting out of range. Okay. He's running out of energy. He's probably going to calm down pretty quick here. Oop. Yep, he calmed down. Let's go for another flinch shot. Let's turn around, buddy. Let's look at that wall. Yeah, there we go. I saw a red drop. He's halfway. Nice. Nice job, Parsley. Ah, I hate hitting those little tiny hands. But his head keeps moving me out of the way if I do that one attack. It's a good defense having tiny arms. Only in that case, though. Haha. You thought I was gonna save those for a flinch shot, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. Because there's some stone over here somewhere. It's ready to pick up. Bomb pods are too great to waste on that. Alright, buddy, let's calm down a little bit. You can tell when they're gonna stop being enraged with how slow they start to attack. Because enraged monsters, they typically attack very, very fast. And with big guys like this, who only have a couple attacks, you know, it's pretty easy to predict where they're gonna do things and what they're gonna do, but you can tell they're about to calm down and stop being enraged when they start resorting to slower things as well as ranged attacks rather than close ones. Right there he was just blasting me with fireballs. And I bet he's probably got one more fireball he's gonna do before he actually calms down. Oh, no. I was wrong. He had no more fireballs left. Which is fine by me, because I'm ready to catch this guy. But yeah, when their attacks slow down, it's a pretty clear tell that they're actually pretty seriously worn out, and they're not going to be able to keep their enraged state very long. They'll always get it back, though, if you flinch shot them. So I think... See, these master rank beasts typically take a little bit more hitting after they've dropped a red one before they're truly ready to capture. So I think I'm gonna let him suffer a little bit more here. because as close as he might get, he needs to blow up a couple times. Oh man, I missed one. Ooh, wow, he got me there. I did not see that coming. I was too busy planning my next move. It's not a good way to plan. Don't plan your next move while ignoring the opponent. Not a good way to fight. Because your next move is useless if their move is too good. Let's see if it was enough. Yep, that was enough. Let's get out of the way of this Glavenus guy here. I think... yeah, he didn't drop anything that I didn't pick up, so... yeah. That was probably the most satisfying Glavenus fight I've actually done. Just because of how predictable it was. It's one thing I like about the arena is that there's no surprise of the other monsters. And look at that. Glavenus Mantle. Glad I didn't end up wasting any materials on melting one. And I'm also glad I used that voucher, because that was a lot of monies. Sweet. So now, all I need to do to get the next stage of the Glavenus Blades would be fighting an Ebony Odegaran, which I also had an arena quest for. I have forgotten, though. What even is the Ebony Odegaran League 2, and what does it do? Oh yeah, I think I'm remembering it now. It's like... I think it does dragon attack primarily. Let's see. Yeah, dragon elemental attacks. Interesting. Hitting its head calms it down. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be fighting it right now anyway. I think I'm going to end the stream here because my room has turned into an oven. I don't know, I guess Monster Hunter and streaming and nice weather are just all too great for to all happen at once without a cost, and that cost is heat. Or that's the result of the cost. But yeah, I guess that's that. We did a lot of good stuff, made some progress, got some layered armors, which I had forgotten to actually take a look at. I mean, they're all low and high rank stuff anyway, so we've already all seen basically everything, but I am happy to have the Gyros set, particularly. Gyros is my favorite set. I am curious though, what part? Okay, go. It is the one that I like. I was a little concerned for a sec that it was the one that colors like, I don't know, really weird parts, and that it would leave the red, because I prefer to be able to replace the red. Jagras set is not very useful for much, but I typically don't like to completely replace my sets with layered armors because I think it's nice to have a little variety. But I do like to boost them with sets so they don't, you know, end up being like, say, something like this. Like, I wouldn't want something like this happening if I happen to have a set where it's like really important that I have certain status effects that a certain piece of armor has, and it's just not anything like anything I have. It's the whole reason why I like layered armors, is not just to wear one set, but to boost them. So if I happen to be needing something that happens to look similar to the Jagras set, I'll probably end up using it, but Hornitar is really weird, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it sometime. I really like the weird iridescent, I like the belt with its weird iridescent shininess. The whole set has that, but I don't typically use helmets. The shoulder things on here are just a little over the top for me. Like, they're cool, but a little crazy. These are pretty cool too, but the blue and orange I don't feel like that quite fits very many of the styles that I go for. The belt I'll definitely find a use for. The legs, same deal as with the arms. I don't typically go for like a blue and red, but now looking at it, I guess you can color it pretty well. Like, there's still a little bit of the red tinge in that, but you know, pick a different enough color that goes very far against red, and you won't be seeing much red. So could be useful at some point. Vespoid looks pretty weird, but it does have some interesting colors that I kind of like. I think the yellow and purple-ish, maroonish color is definitely interesting. I have a set that uses the Vespoid chest plate, and I kind of like it using that. Just because it kind of pulled the whole set together. And I already had these, but I do like how simple they are. And I like that there are two different variants, one with a cape and one without. I do like that quite a bit. I'm not sure what the differences are with these, other than their colorations are probably different. Oh, I don't want to wear that set though. Oh yeah, the Silver Knight. But yeah, I believe that will be all. So just a quick recap for anybody who might somehow see the end, like if someone happens to be watching right now, or you know, if someone happened to see the end for some reason. Basically, all that happened in this, we farmed a little bit of Dragon Vein Bones to get some layered armors, fought the Kolvtaroth once, and then fought a Glavenus and captured it. So that was cool. It was fun. And I'll probably stream this again, hopefully with my brother as well. So that'll be cool. And that is the stream.